Evening, sir.
Hey Johnny, how are you doing?
Sir Sean, good night.
Man, Henry, how you do?
I'm fine. Sir, I see me text you today. I'll show you something. You answer me.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see it. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll look at it and respond. All right, guys. It's now 17 past. I would have waited long enough for others to join. There are only 10 of you here. Um, I need to be checking my register because I can't recall seeing everybody all at once.
Excuse me, sir. Before you start, just letting you know that I'm driving home in
All right, my
case you're
love.
calling on me.
Sure, my love. Take time and drop my hope and get home.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, man, no problem. Okay, because Shanice, I was just about to ask you where's Tracy, but she's here. I can't recall though seeing all 14 of you at any given time. But anyhow, we can't talk about that. Sure, we can't talk about that. All right, guys. I have a question projected. I'm gonna ask you to give an attempt to the question, read the question. Uh, I want you to imagine yourself as a homeowner and you have someone coming to work with you and she's paid $42.25 per hour for a normal weekday, but on a Saturday she's paid time and a half and double the rate on a Sunday. I want you to calculate her salary if she worked 52 hours, 52 weekday hours. So this is somebody who is employed by you. I want to see how well you are able to work out the salaries. I give you 5 minutes. Just take your time. I want to make sure that I see your steps as well, because I want to itemize how it is that you work the question. So I give you 5 minutes. It's a little warm up. Yes, a part of what we're supposed to be doing, but I just want to have a conversation on this. All right?
Sir,
Sir, I'm
sir,
not
is the
seeing
average work day? Is the average work day, sir? Like 8 hours?
Sorry, two people talking at the same time. So the person who not seeing the screen now?
Yes, sir, I've seen it.
All right, Jonathan, you were saying something?
Yes, sir. But my question, I was saying, is it an average day's work, 8 hours?
No, the question says she's worked 42.25 per hour. You now need to calculate if she worked 52 weekday hours. So in total, she worked 52 weekday hours. I don't know if you get me.
All
You get
right,
what
sir.
I'm right, cool.
Yes, sir.
Cool. I won't give you 5 minutes as a matter of fact. I'll give you 2 minutes to just read through and just see how best you can work on those. Drop your answer in the chat as per usual, then we'll have a conversation on it. you know, part of the problem in this class is that they will only love money, and that's why they will only get the correct answer. All right.
Sir, you're the easy.
I don't will only love money, all right? So that's why the will only get it right. I'm proud of you. All right, very nice. All right, so I'm going to complicate the question a little bit. I'm going to add another part to it. Very nice. I'm very proud. You know, it's a good look. Now, I'm going to say it again. There are others in the class when I ask question and not responding. And I want to see your response. All right, so let's go. I'm gonna add a variable to the question. Let me see now. All right. So I'm adding that. So it's 52 hours and then she working 5 hours on a Saturday. 52 hours and then she working 5 hours on a Saturday. 52 hours plus working 5 hours on a Saturday. Let me hear and see what it is that you do. Remember, no? So this person now work for you 52 weekday hours, and in addition to that, is working 5 hours on a Saturday. 2 more minutes. Take your time. I'm still watching. I've seen 2 answers. Don't let them write it, but take your time. I'll rope in with the rest of you. I need to see some of you that have not been answering nightly. Come on, quick and fast. You can do it. Can you see it now, Jody?
Versus restart our phone.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. You're
And join
cool.
back.
All right, cool. No, man. She's still there, so she said she can see it now. All right, quick and fast, guys. Come on, come on. I'm seeing 3 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing only 4 responses. Come on, man. Come on, you can do this. Come on, come on, come on.
Sir, sir, me I work it out. Guess what now? Me did slip up, come if you check the time and
All
Cause
right,
Saturday.
no problem. All right, big up
Yeah.
yourself. Guys, come on. I don't like what is happening. Only 4 people answer the second part of the question. Please, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm going to call you out, you know. I'm going to call you guys out. So thanks, Johnny, for answering. Shariki, thanks for answering. Thanks, Shanice, for answering. And thanks, Tracy, for answering. Only 4 students answered the second part of the question. Where are the rest of you? Angelina Martin. Angelina. Angelina, can you unmute for me, please? Ashley Dericio. Naomi. Shanae.
Yes,
Amoy.
So remember I said I'm driving home.
Oh, yes, yes, you did say that, Ash. You did say that. Oh, dear me. I thought you lived next door to work. So you'd have reached home already. Angelina, who is Angelina Martin?
Hi, sir.
How are you tonight?
I am good.
Tonight is definitely your first time.
No, sir. Every time I come from class, sir, say that.
But I can't recall this name at all. When last you came to class?
Sir, me know me never there last week,
And the
definitely.
week before, and the week before,
Mm,
and the week before that one, because I don't remember this name at all.
I don't
Real,
know.
real talk. Anyhow, I want an answer, please, miss. Thank you. Dericia. Hey, Dericia, you play with the teacher. Dericia, come, give me an answer, Dericia. Jody, you answer the question.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Good night, sir.
You don't finish your question, Dericia?
Sir, no, sir.
Come on, man. Me know you're multitasking. You know, me hear the noise in the background and you're multitasking. I know that. Come, see if you can just press pause and do some work, please, guys.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. All right, guys, please. I really need to move on. There's nothing difficult with this topic. And I'm not spending no whole heap of time on it because it's everyday thing that you do. So I want you to answer the question so I can move into something that I know you don't know how to do tonight. So I'm giving you another, by 7:45, I'm supposed to be able to move on because I have another part of this question. Thank you, please. So for my 4 students who answer the question and answered it correctly, I'm not going to hold you at ransom. Yes, you are correct, $2,513.88. Keep up the good work. The rest of you who don't give me the work, I pray to God that you feel bad and feel guilty for not working on teacher stuff tonight. All right. Now there's a final part to this. And I still want it, those of you who didn't do the work. There's a final part, the rest of you. So now it's 52 hours, weekday hours, plus 5 hours on a Saturday. And now Denise work 3 hours on a Sunday. I want you to calculate what amount, the salary amount Denise would receive if she worked now 3 additional hours. But these hours are on a Sunday. Thanks.
Sir, let me see about the question. Up at top, about the double pass Sunday.
Sir, I feel like I missed out 1 point, but nevertheless, when I change my answer still. The point? The point.
Sir, I double she work pass Sunday. Come in and sit, me now sit to about the question. Sir Sean.
Yes, it's double Naomi.
Yes,
Alright.
Naomi. Yes, Naomi. Double on a Sunday.
Okay.
All right, so I'm seeing some answers. The only comment that I'll make with those is that you have to be very careful with your rounding off. You have to be very careful with your rounding off. Remember, sir says that you are using 2 decimal places once you're talking about money. Once you're talking about money, ouch, you're using 2 decimal places, right? So you have to be very, very, very careful, or else you're going to be running into some difficulties, right? So I will we'll congratulate those who got the 27, 67, 38. Let me just check something here. 27, 67. All right, Tracy, I think you got a 27, 6. You had a little rounding off problem, Tracy. Look back at it and see if you can fix it for me, please. Shariki, you had.
Yes, sir. I rechecked and I realized that's why I said to you, I missed something.
Okay, all right. Shariki, I want you to do it as well, my love. You got a 27. Yeah, man, cool. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, yes. I mean, you have 37, but I won't kill you. If you have 37, 38, I'll still give you the full marks. Very nice. Okay, so this sounds very nice. This sounds very, very nice. All right. Yes, please.
Sir. So every time when you run off, me have to ask you, when you run off the money, you have to run off it to yeah, like if as the bigger number, sir, you have to still run off all any other dollars that might ask you.
Yes, ma'am. Anytime you're working with money, you always round off to 2 decimal places. Every single time.
Okay, sir.
Any other question? Because I'm moving on, Any other questions? Any other questions? I'm moving on, I'm going to take a break from these calculations. I recognize you guys do well with these calculations. There are some of you still that I don't know, is only God can help me because you're just not responding to me at all. And I try to create a lovely environment that you feel comfortable to respond, but you're just not responding. Some of you, on the other hand, respond well. You take corrections nicely, something not right, and I say, "One go check over." You're responsible enough to check over and say, "Sir, I see the error." Things that need to make me feel nice because it means that you are ready to do it. Yes, Jody Woody, thanks for responding. Angelina, I still don't know the name there, no, but anyhow, I see you get the correct answer. Big up yourself. Okay. So I am going to move into something new, something that is going to cause me to write on my screen. I want you undivided. As I go along, I'll be making up these questions. Oh, there's something that I need to do before I start. I need to increase my pages. All right. Now, I would love for you to give me your undivided because I'm going to be moving into an area that, well, I want to do two things tonight. I want to look at a little bit of algebra, but more specifically, I want to look at something that is called so when I put this right, let me can write. Sure. Better than that section. I want to look at some simultaneous equations. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with, ultimately where I want to go with you is some worded questions on simultaneous equations. You may get the type that I'm going to start off with, but more than likely they will give you some worded questions on it. Let me just give you a little background on simultaneous equations. You know, sometimes as the purchasing manager for a hotel or even a small place, you want to get a little granular in the price of the unit price of items, and you can create your own equations on the workplace, in the place, to generate some stuff. Case in point, Mark, my past student who I invited to the class some weeks ago to come and address you guys. He didn't tell you, but I told you of the situation where, talking about the same business that we just did, wages, there was no power one day. The system went down rather one day. And because he was in class doing the same course that you are now doing, many years ago, he was able to take pen and paper and do the calculation and was able to pay the staff as the assistant housekeeping manager of a 5-star hotel in Florida, right? This is exactly where we want to go. The sky's the limit. I'm not training you to pass an exam. I'm training you for the world out there, life out there. Who to tell? Sometime later, I can call up on Shariki and Naomi and Jonathan and the whole works to say, yo, come talk to them students for me now because they're not doing no work. Or come talk to them because I want to motivate them, right? So what it is that you're leaving is actually your legacy. So with that said, I want us to look at some, simultaneous equations. So say for example, I gave you 2x plus 3y and say 4x plus y. And I call this 5 and call that 5. All right? And I ask you to solve the pair of equations or to solve the system of linear equations. I want you to be able to find a value for x and a value for y that will make not just one, but both equations work together. Because you can sometimes students look at the equation and say, yes, sir, this is the answer for this one, and this is the answer for that one. And the answers work for one of the equations, but it don't work for the other equation. And that's why it is called simultaneous. What do you think the word simultaneous mean? Anybody, somebody?
Similar.
Similar, okay, I hear you. Anything else? Anyone else?
Same, sir. That's what she said, similar, sir, or same, yes.
Same, okay. So if I'm working a pair of simultaneous equation, what am I doing?
Working on equations that are basically the same thing, sir.
Jody, if I know Shanice was talking a while ago, but Jody, your dinner is not going to taste nice tonight. You see what can...
Topic, sir. Sir, I thought you so sir.
No, your dinner not going to taste nice because you said something very mean. Tracy, you and Jody, you didn't.
Yes,
you
but
didn't.
teacher, sir,
You
my
didn't
internet unstable. I go in and out on and off.
You know why? Internet unstable. But...
on the screen, it's that big trouble.
No, man, you're not gonna love this, man. All right, guess what? So Jody and Tracy will be the true test of simultaneous tonight. And you know, let me just pause and say something. I want you guys, Jody and Truth and Tracy in particular, to come to tonight's class with a clear mind. I want you to just forget about the hurt. One of the things I can tell you for a fact that sometimes you have been hurt by some teachers. They may say to you, say, you're not good for nothing and you can't come out to this. I will never tell one of my students that. Or sometimes it may be a topic just mistreat you, it abuse you, and as far as you want to do is just stay far from it. I'm going to ask you to do me one favor. You know, when Mr. Shand has done something to you and something egregious, and you say, we will never talk to him. And I'm coming penitent to say, just give me an opportunity now, please, Tracy and Jody, for me to explain what it is that I said to Shanice, because Shanice said something to you guys. I did have a conversation with Shanice, but what Shanice conveyed to you is not safe. But just hear me out. And then reluctantly, Tona say, all right, let me hear your side. And then I tell you what it is. Say, oh, and that it is say, all right. And then now we're able to renew our friendship. That's what I want you to do with the simultaneous tonight. Come with an open mind. Please, don't block me out just yet. It really isn't difficult. All right? So with that said, I have a pair of simultaneous, and I'm going to tell you every story about it. A pair of simultaneous equations. Watch me. Why a pair? Because I have this as my equation 1, and I have this as my equation number 2. Now, equation 1 says 2x plus 3y is equal to 5, and equation 2 says 4x plus y is equal to 5. So I asked the question originally, what does simultaneous mean? So it means that it means I am working the equations at the same time. I'm not working the equation independent of the other equation. The two of them are going to work at the same time. It's like when I'm making a mango carrot juice. Mango carrot juice. Only can have the mango and then work the carrot separate and apart. If you know that the mango carrot, the two of them have to do the same time. And only can even separate it when you're not done it. Right? So you can work the two of them at the same time. You're going to blend up your mango and the carrot together. Because you know one of the truth is, if you blend up the mango, it'll go get so thick, it'll go hard for strain. The moment you put the carrot to it, it makes it strainable. It's easier to strain, right? So it is best for you to do the mango and the carrot together in any event. The other thing that I'm going to tell you, the other truth I'm going to tell you about simultaneous equations is that in equation 1, I have two unknowns, unknown x and unknown y. Hear me out. I cannot solve an equation, meaning one equation, with two unknowns. I can only solve an equation, one equation, in one unknown. So, for example, let us look at this one here, for example. I can say 2x plus 3 is equals to 5. This is an equation, and why it's an equation? Because there's an equal sign. So these two are equations, see? Equations because they have equal signs. So this is an equation with one unknown. It's one equation with one unknown. And if I'm trying to solve that equation, I'm going to put the word solve that equation. It simply means then that I need to isolate this 3 so that I can have my 2x on one side. So this 3 is being added to the 2x. So in order to undo that, I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. Whatever I do with one side, I'll do the other side. And then those two 3's will cancel out. So I'm left with 2x is equal to 5 minus 3 is 2. The 2 is being multiplied by the x. In order to undo that, the opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2.
I feel like you're lost, sir. I feel like
Okay,
you're lost.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Hold on.
Yes, sir. I feel like I write this too, sir.
All right, cool. Let's go again. So at this point in time, oh dear, Ashley, keep your eyes on the road. You're not looking on this yet. When you reach home, just let me know so we can just look on something here. But this is big people stuff now here. All kids, just send them out of the room. Don't worry about it. I am going to go as slow as I can. If it means that this is the only thing I do for the rest of the class, I have no problem. But we're getting this. Question like this carry enough marks, sometimes 5, sometimes 7 marks. Those marks can separate a passing grade from a failing grade. So let's go. So I have an equation. An equation means 1. I have an equation and it has one unknown. I cannot solve an equation with two unknowns. I can, however, solve a pair of equations simultaneously with two unknowns. So let me show you an equation with one unknown to show you how I will solve that equation. I have 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. The aim of this is to find the value of x. I want to find the value of x so that when multiplied by 2 and added to 3, I am going to get 5. I want to find that unknown. So in order to find that unknown, everything else I need to put on one side of the equation to isolate this unknown. I'm isolating this unknown. Put it this way. You know, say, you're not feeling well. And you go to the doctor. And you say to the doctor, you know, doc, I've been having a headache for the last 2 weeks. And the doctor said, wow, 2 weeks. The doctor says, do you have migraine? Doc, I don't know if I have migraine. I don't think so. Doc says, you normally travel with headache? You say, no, doc, I never normally, you know. Doc says, you have a fever with it? He said, boys, doc, sometimes I have a fever, you know. Doc said, you drink a lot of water? He said, you know, doc, the truth of the matter is, I work in an office where the AC blast, you know. And every time I drink water, doc, I have to run to the bathroom. So we really don't drink much water. Doctor said, okay, fine. And doctor said, all right, I have one possible symptom. And doc write it down. And doc asks, will you put other questions? And will you put other questions? And will you put other questions? And doctor may come and say, when you go to the bathroom to urinate, what is the color of your urine? And I say, boy, doc, you know, it kind of golden, you know, it kind of well bright. Doctor said, okay, fine, and I might know something else. And doctor said, you having any pain in your lower tummy or in the back? You say, no, doc, 1 or 2 times I feel a little sharp pain. And doc said, okay, fine. You know what I think you have? You're dehydrated. Because you're not drinking enough water. That means the urine is deeply colored, and possibly you have a kidney stone or a gallstone or whatever the situation is. What it is that you have done is the doctor is taking away what it is that him don't want so that him can isolate what him think is the problem. So which is why when you go to the doctor, you can't tell the doctor a lie, or you shouldn't tell the doctor a lie. And that's why when sir asking you questions in class, you should really answer sir, because the questions that sir are asking are questions that will tell sir whether or not you fully understand what sir is teaching, right? So when sir says, do you understand? Don't say yes, sir, if you know you don't understand. Because when you say yes, sir is therefore going to move on. And when sir move on, you last. Because you really don't know. It's like what Jody and Tracy come on and say, yo, sir, this is my issue. And right about now, sir, you just lock me off. And I'm saying, okay, fine. I know the hurt. I know the pain that simultaneous equation brought onto you based on what you just said, but give me an opportunity to make amends, right? So you have to be honest. So what I'm saying to you, Shanice, is I am trying to find this value of X. And therefore, the things that I know I don't want are going to take away from X because I want to find out what is happening. Now, if you look at the question on board, you see I have 2x plus 3 equals 5. We want to find what we're going with X. That 3 that's all right, that's not have nothing to do to me. Me don't want a 3 right, that's no. It don't have nothing to do with me. So I want to get rid of it. But sir, you can't just throw away the 3. So no, it's a process. It's a process. I was teaching a class earlier today, yesterday, and I was thinking about you guys, and I said to them, I say, you know what? If you're making a croissant, the croissant has to be very flaky. If you want to get a good grade on your croissant, it must be very flaky, that when you take it up, the flake them just start drop off. So especially when you bite in it, a pure flake will come off. And it's supposed to be so light. But guess what? It is a process to make that croissant. You have to fold your batter. It has to be folded, and you have to have, and while you fold it, what it is that you're doing is try to get as much air, A-I-R, into it. So if you need it like flour, it'll come out like rock cake. So it's a process. So if you need it like flour, you're going to feel it because it's not a croissant, it's a rock cake. But sir, it can't eat, yeah. But you can't leave it as croissant. You have to go leave it as rock cake. But if you fluff it and you keep adding air to it, and every time you fluff it to make sure so the air come in there and the air come in there, and you put that to bake, hello, the air spaces inside of it is going to leave a gap in it. And that's what's going to cause a flakiness. You not follow me, I said, oh?
Yes, sir. We are following your hospital. I'm baking your top, but
Yeah, man. Okay, Ash, nice.
fundamental of baking.
Very nice. Thank God, Ashley, you reach home. Am I speaking the truth though?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So I am saying to you, it's a process. So you have to follow the process. And if you don't follow the process, you're going to be in problems. You're going to be in problems. So I want you to follow the process that I'm teaching you here now. So guess what the process is? I want to isolate everything. And isolate means to get rid of. I want to get rid of everything that don't have nothing to do with this X. The first thing we see beside of the X, I want to push out of the room. Go talk big people something. And the 3 or so, I want little people. And you want to say to the 3, yo, go to the door, go play with a friend them. See, you have 5 out of door, one go play with 5. 3, I said, get up and go outside with 5. And 3 get up. And 3 decides to go outside with 5. But guess what? Me can't just fling out 3, so. What I have to do with 3 is say 2x plus 3. And then now I said 3, don't let me talk to you again, you know. And 3 said, okay, I'm going to take away myself. And 3 take away himself. But in order for 3 to take away himself, he have to move out of the room and go outside. And in so doing, 3 eliminate himself from inside of the room. So you only have big people now in a one room, and the little people them out the door. So what I have now is 2x is equals to 5 minus 3. What is 5 minus 3?
2.
2. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So now I have 2x equals 2. Rockstone. Remember, you know, we don't want 2x. I need the value of x. So I need to get rid of that 2 from x. We don't want 2x. At x alone I want. Tell me, class, what is this 2 doing to the x? When I say 2x, what do you think the 2 and the x are doing?
It's multiplying.
Excellent. It is multiplying. The 2 is being multiplied by the x. No. Tell me what is the opposite of multiplication?
Divide.
Division.
Division. Right.
Division, sir.
Good. So because it's big people something, I want to get rid of that 2 now, I'm going to divide both sides by 2. Because I don't want the 2 right there. Remember, no, it's a process and I'm undoing. The undoing process must be done in stages. Me can do something first before me do the other thing. It is a process. So now I'm taking away those and then I do that and then I do that. So I'm going to now have x equals to 1. So I finish my undoing process and I now have a single value of x. And I'm saying that x is equals to 1. And then I say, whoa, how me know if my answer right though? Because this x equal 1, me don't know how to interpret it. All right, let us check our answer. Let us check our answer. I found the value of x to be 1. So I'm going to put 2. And we said that the value of x is 1. So I'm going to put the 1 right there because that's what we'll get for the value of x. Eh? And then I say plus 3 equals 5. So we're checking our answer. And this is my proof. What is 2 times 1?
2.
2.
All right. And what is 2 plus 3?
5.
5.
Is 5 equals to 5?
So them says, sir.
B-R-I-T-E.
Right into it, sir.
Yeah, man. Be bright. Because we have now found the value of the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. So we have found the value of x by just doing an undoing process. So you notice what I did? What is the opposite of addition?
Subtraction.
Do you see that I subtracted the 3 from both sides in blue?
Yes, sir.
So I'm undoing the process. I'm undoing the process. All right. Let me show you again what we mean by undoing. I want to ask a question, but I don't want to validate anybody. So you know what? Let me talk about myself. When I'm getting ready to go to work, and I come out of the bathroom, the first piece of garment that I put on is my undies. Anybody's with me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
Cool.
sir.
All right. So from a little boy, I grew up, my mother always tell me, say, men supposed to put on them socks first before they put on them pants. Because when they sit down, when they put on your pants and if you go put on your socks, you're going to crush up the pants. So put on your socks first and then you just slip into your pants and you're good to go. So I have that with me. So I put on my undie, and my undie can be the drawers and the marina and drawers is a good word, right? The drawers and the marina and the socks. So I have on all of my undergarments, right? Then I'm going to slip in the pants, then I'm going to slip in the shirt. Then the last thing for me is if I'm going to put on my shoes. That's my last piece because we know where to walk with the shoes in the house. So the shoes always is at the door. So when I'm leaving now, I step in the pair of shoes, right? So if I'm wearing a tie, that go on too, right? No, go to work, come in from work, and so forth and so on. Is my drawers the first thing that I take off?
No,
No, sir, your shoes.
Absolutely, because it can't be the drawers because there are so many other layers covering the drawers. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Watch me now. Watch me now. Me can't trouble this first because there are other layers that we have to talk about. So I have to do it in stages. I have to kick off the boot first. And then after I kick off the boot, I go draw off the pants. Me draw off the pants, me can draw off the shirt. Or guess what? Me can draw off the shirt before me draw off the pants. But in order for me to get the drawers, the pants have to come out first. Talk truth.
yes, sir.
It's a process. If you follow the process, you can't go wrong. And what I'm doing, is really opposite. Because if you would agree with me, the last piece of garment that I put on would have been, the item that I put on would have been my pair of shoes, which is the first thing that come off. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Good. Watch me again now. The first garment that I put on is my drawers. What is the last thing that come off? Not the drawers? It is a process. So if you can follow it, and it goes in real life, guys. In real life, this is us talking about how the mathematics really work out in everyday life. And the same thing we do when we're solving an equation. We're undoing the process and we're taking the undoing in stages. There is a positive 3 that I don't want because I'm isolating my x. I want x alone to be on one side. X is my unknown. X is my mystery value that I'm trying to find. How am I going to do it? By undoing the process. How do you undo positive 3? By subtracting 3 from it. But when you do it to one side, you have to do it to the other side. Me can't just put on my clothes in the morning and then after that I come home and jump it. Well, I don't do it. Especially when Corona did about blowout. When Corona about, so I don't walk through my front door. I have to walk at the back. I have to walk at the back. The shoes them come off. I'm have one buckler, we call it disinfectant spray. When we spray up the shoes, Corona was a wicked piece of something, right? I have to spray up the shoes bottom before me carry it into the house. Matter of fact, it wasn't even the house proper. They are the back of the house. And then after that, now the clothes take off, and drop in the hamper out a back. Then I walk straight in the bathroom. Then I wash out my hand, them sanitize. And then now, if you have a mother like me, she will start to steam. Because anything up in the nose, they have to come out. So we have to do a whole lot of undoing before we do anything else. So guess what? You think you can go in here, you think you can pass the front door in the clothes that you wear go to the road? Nope. Everything have to come off. And them come off. And then, matter of fact, she was giving me a story that before she leaves, she'll set the wash tub with some disinfection soap water. So, because she don't want to touch the buckle after. So as she reach home, she just take out the clothes and drop into the disinfectant something. That one disinfectant sanitizer, and she just jump in at the bathroom same time, from head to toe. And then she feel clean. It's a process. It's a process. All right? Now, when I do all of that, I'm going to end up now with just the 2x on one side. I'm going to end up with just the 2x on one side. What is the 2x, sir? The 2x is going to be 2x minus 5 times 3, because I would have undone what it is that I want to in order to find the value of x. But, sir, 5 minus 3 are the same terms. Very good. So I can do that operation. I have 5 things, and I'm taking away 3 from it, and I'm going to be left with 2 things. So now I have reduced my equation to 2x equals 2. Remember, we are undoing the process. We are undoing the process. Remember always that when I have 2x, it means that 2 is being multiplied by x. 2 is being multiplied by x. What is the opposite of multiplication? It's going to be division. What I do with one side, I have to do it to the other side. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. See it yourself? Divided by 2, divided by 2. These 2 cancel, and these 2 also cancel. When these 2 things cancel, I'm going to have 1x divided by 1, which is really just x. And 2 into itself goes 1 time. See the 1 right here, so? And 2 into this 2 goes 1 time. See the 1 right here, so? 1 divided by 1 is simply 1. So my answer here is going to be x equals 1. Now, in order to prove it, I am going to substitute in my original equation the value of x. See here? 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is equals to 5. We say that we are bright. We have solved our mystery. Tell me that you understand what I did here just now.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Shanice. Anybody else?
Yes, I understand.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Naomi. What about the rest of you? What about
Sir,
Yes,
madam.
sir.
good. And that student who I said I don't see in class, she should go on, Angelina, come talk to me now.
Sir, I just responded. You didn't hear.
Me didn't hear you, no. So tell me now, you understand, Angelina?
Sir.
Good job. Shani, why you keeping malice with teacher?
Sir,
Yes,
I'm not
you me
keeping any
talking.
malice, sir.
But I'm not hearing you talking to teacher. Come, talk to teacher. You
Sir,
understand?
I threw the baby did I make qualify nice, sir.
All right, good. But you understand though?
Yes, sir.
Good job. All right. Thanks, my love. What you need to do, you need to carry the baby to class and give the baby the maths book so the baby can do some work too. And then the baby will stop making noise. All right, let's go. All right. So this is one equation. What you have caused me to do, guys, is to teach you two topics in one, because what is done on the left-hand side is something that I needed to teach as well. But never mind, you'll see more of these questions. So let us go back to this one now. 2x plus 3y is equals to 5, and 4x plus y equals 5. So every time I get a question, I tell them we're equal to the same thing? No. No. All right. The method I'm going to teach is going to be the elimination method. The elimination method. I'm teaching you the elimination method. Sir, what is the elimination method? All right. You have 3 children. Your favorite tea mug mysteriously shattered into 1,000,000 pieces. And you call child A, child B, child C. And everybody is pointing to child C. Child A saying, it's not me, it must be C who did it. And B say, it's not me, mommy, it's C. But you know, say, C couldn't be the problem. Because at the time when it broke, C never come home from school yet. When you backtrack, so you eliminate C. And then you say to A and B, say, no, say, they turn on. I tell lie. Which one of you break it? Not me. He said, not me. B said, it's not me, mommy. I said, all right. He says, true, me knows it one. C never break this because C never reached home yet when this happened. And I found the teacup broken before C reached home from school. And it never break before because me mop and sweep out this house before the whole owner come home. I'm going to beat the 2 of them. And then A and B start ball and say, mommy, it's not me, it's B, do it here. And with the plan to tell say C. And you have just eliminated to find who the culprit is. Now we're going to do some elimination. Watch me. I decide that I want to eliminate my Y. Why, sir? Because when I look at my Y, I recognize I don't like how that draw. Let me go back again. I recognize. Come to me. It's like I need a strong drink. Okay, now you get it. I want to eliminate my Y's. Now, in order to eliminate the Y's, both Y's must be saying the same thing. Now, if I try to eliminate my Y there, I see that in equation 1, the Y, the value of the Y, the coefficient of the Y is 3. Coefficient means the number in front of. So the number in front of Y, which is a coefficient of Y, is 3. And the number in front of the second Y is 1. There is an imaginary 1 right here. But I want to eliminate it. How can I make equation 3 the same value as equation 1? What do you think I can do? Multiply by what, Dorisha?
It's very easy.
I know, that's what I said. Multiply by what, Dorisha?
Sir,
By what?
Sir, I would say the lowest common multiple, sir. I don't know, sir.
Yeah, but I mean,
Would be 3, sir? I think
it will have to be 3. It have to be 3. So I have to multiply the equation by 3. Everybody say by 3. Let me show you by 3. If I have 3y up here, so, and I only have y here, so if I multiply equation 2 by 3, I'm going to end up with a 3y here as well. But when I multiply throughout by 3, the equation is going to change. The equation is going to change. Let me show you how it's going to change. Because I'm going to say 3 times 4x is going to be 12x. And 3 times 1y is going to be 3y. And 3 times 5 is going to be equal to 15. No, that's a new equation. It looks so different from equation 2. So I have to multiply it by 3 in order for it to look different. Now we will look at the equation. Equations 1 and 2 now have the value of y to be the same thing. Talk truth.
Yes, sir.
All right, so look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to subtract. I'm going to subtract equation 1 from 3. Right about now, right about now, I am not concerned. I am not concerned with that equation anymore. You know why? Because I have just multiplied that equation by a scalar quantity to give you a new equation to substitute for that. That new equation is going to be my equation 3. Not concerned about that anymore. So technically, I'm only concerned with 2 equations. Equation 1 and equation 3. Those 2 equations are what I'm going to be using. So I'm subtracting 1 equation from the next. Why am I subtracting? Because I want to eliminate one of the variables. I'm going to eliminate one of the variables first. I'm going to eliminate one of the variables. Then I'm going to solve the unknown. Rather, solve for the unknown. Let's go. So when I said 1 from 3, what that really means is that I'm going to say equation 3 minus 1. That's what it means. So watch me. Equation 3 is going to be, what is 12x minus 2x? Remember now, it's 3 minus 1. This is equation 3. So I have to subtract this from this. What is 12x minus 2x?
10x, sir.
Good job. I see you come talk about, you know, like this, and you answer the question and I answer it
Repeat
right.
the one part there, please, sir.
Liar Tracy says she don't like the topic, but she give me the correct answer. What Tracy said a while ago is that 12x minus 2x is equal to 10x. You see that, Shanice?
Yes, sir.
Good. Tracy, very good. Keep your eyes open. By the way, Jody, Tracy, eye them open. No, your eye them open too? No, she's gonna sleep. All right, come Tracy. So you have to go teach Jody something now. So this is 12x minus 2x is 10x. Tracy, come answer teacher. What is 3y minus 3y, Tracy?
Sir, it's gonna be just negative, nothing, y, just y, sir.
3y minus 3y, Tracy.
0, sir.
Thank you, please, my love. Thank you very much. So I have now eliminated my y's. I have now eliminated my y's. Tracy, tell me now, what is 15 minus 5?
15 minus 5, sir. You have 15, so me take away 5. Equal 10, right?
Good job. All right, stick up here now. All I want to watch this. You see, I have 10x equal 10. Let us go over that side here so and look on the one here. 2x equal 2. 2x equal 2. Everybody see that? The line here so are the same line as this. It's just that we have 10 and 2. 10 and 10 and that one here 2 and 2. Talk truth.
Yes, sir.
What do I do here so now and what do I do right here so?
Divided by 10.
Talk truth. Divide both sides by 10.
Sir, pure star in your class, you know, sir.
I mean, if you tell you that. And some of them tell like to say them on like the topic. This one cancel this one. So we have x right here. So
X equal 1, sir.
talk oh, Tracy did not start so nice now again. Very
What's one bring one burger, sir?
and if you give me out for one talk, one of them night, you know. Anytime you don't behave yourself, Tracy, I'm going to tell him, say, Richard, call me before you bring on the food here. Don't carry on the burger. Very nice. So x is equals to 1. It's really not difficult to know. If you follow the process, you can catch it. Really not difficult, right? Okay, good. Now, so that's what I'm saying to you. So what it is that we did on this side of solving an equation with on one unknown is the same thing that this is now the one equation in one unknown. So we get a value of x for x. In order to find the value of y, I am going to put x equals 1 into any one of the equations up top. Any one of the equations up top. I am going to try it with equation 1. I'm going to put x plus 1 into equation 1. What I want you to write about now, you know, is watch the proof here. Because this looks like our proof we're going to know. So anywhere in equation 1, I see x, I am going to put 1. Watch me. 2x, no, 2 times 1 plus 3y is equal to 5. What is 2 times 1?
2.
Good. Plus 3y is equal to 5. But hold on, sir. It looks like we are going in a circles because you did teach us earlier on that this is an equation in one unknown. Because this is an equation, sir, because we see an equal sign. But I only one unknown me see in this, sir. Just like the question up here, so. It's just that the 2x, sir, is written before the 3. And the unknown is written after the whole number. Oh, it's true, you know. When we do write this, no, though, we want to find the value of y. When we do write this, so remember the process. When we do write this, so talk to me.
Sir, I think you would sir, do the same subtract something, sir.
What am I going to subtract, though?
5
Shanice?
from 2 from 5, sir.
Okay. So I'm subtracting 2 from both sides. Why,
But that is the
sir?
one side to the other side.
Very good job. Very good job. So 2 minus 2 plus 3y is equal to 5 minus 2. When we do it one side, we do it the other side.
Yes.
Big people discussion, we don't want the little people them in the big people discussion. So what we're going to know is take out the little people them. Boom, bam, little people out. We have 3y. What is 5 minus 2 though?
3.
3. We want to isolate this y. What is this 3 doing to this y?
I multiply it, sir.
And what is the opposite of multiplication?
Divide, sir.
So we divide both sides.
Divide.
X3. Very good. I'm hearing you. So this cancels that and that cancels that. Oh, geez, I'm sure y equals 1. So we get the value of y equals 1. And then what we can do is to check to see now if it really works. Come, work with me. X is equals to 1 and y is equals to 1. What is 2 times 1?
2.
2. Very good. What is 3 times 1?
3.
Good. What is 2 plus 3?
5.
5.
Magic. Magic. So we know it work with the first equation. We're going to try the second equation too. What is 4 times 1?
4.
4.
What is 1 times 1?
1.
What is 4 plus 1?
5.
5.
He said, right. But sir, you have to try it with 3. You don't have to, but we can try it. What is 12 times 1?
1. 12.
12. And what is 3 times 1?
1. 3,
Six.
sir.
Thank you.
3, 1.
You see, you must always have a mango beside you. Now, betting on a mango beside you tonight. What is 12 plus 3?
15.
15. And that is the question. No, I want you to honestly, guys. Tracy, you don't answer yet. Jody don't answer yet. But I want the rest, because I'm going to ask those two specifically. The rest of you. Come in here, Johnny. Johnny, you the boat? Johnny can't just disappear from the teacher saying.
No, man, sir. I'm here, sir.
Okay, good. Let me ask the rest of you. I don't want Jody or Tracy to answer just yet. And everybody see what I did a while ago?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that it is difficult?
No, sir. It
No,
doesn't
sir. It's just that you have to take your time, sir.
Yeah, the
And
procedure or the process.
Very good. All right, good. All right. Jody. Jody gonna see Trey. Come, Tracy, talk to me.
Yes, sir.
How you feel now?
Sir, I feel a bit more confident.
Yeah, man. And you know, sometimes in life we're not supposed to run from our fears because we don't know when it is that we have to go call upon it. You understand? And it really isn't difficult. If you really follow the process, I promise you it's not hard. I promise you. There is no way I'm going to set you up and leave you to fail. That's not the teacher that I am. So what I want you to do, because the truth is, the truth is, when you are, I'm just trying to minimize so I can bring everything up on the screen. Good. The truth is, I saw a confession years ago when I was teaching. As I said before, it's a long time I don't teach this course. So years ago, ouch, when I was teaching this course and my students, I'm doing Gizzardo, me lay with them right at the foods lab door, lay with them, and everybody have to drop a Gizzardo in my pan. Every one of them coming to the class have to drop a Gizzardo because I know me sit down and eat every one of the Gizzardo them. Love it. And the truth of
Sir, that is big bad behavior. Just letting you know.
I don't care where you want to say. I don't care where you want to say the ratio, but guess what? They have to drop a gizzard because I need to see if they understand the mathematics, the ratio that I was teaching them about the whole conversion to see if they made a good gizzard in class. And guess what? The proof was in the eating. The proof was in the eating. So me have to say, say, that one that tastes better than the one in. I want a little more sugar. That one that have too much ginger. It burn me from the tongue or right down in my belly. Right? The proof is in the eating. No, here is the proof in you doing this gizzard for teacher. I'm going to give you a question. I don't want to switch the places right there. I'm going to put the question in the middle right here so that you can have this workout question as an example to what it is that we are doing. So I'm going to say x plus, call that 4y equal, and call this 5x plus 2y. And say this is equals to 9. And say this is, interesting. No, I don't want to do it. Should I? No, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to say, sir, I was going to put 9 there again, and then I don't want nobody to say, sir, but it's the same answer you get every time. I'm going to call this 13. And
Sir, that top one there is 2x plus 4y or x
no man,
plus
it's x. It's x. My x them just sexy.
So that's extra 6 is sir.
My x them just very sexy. So this is that look better?
Much, sir, much.
Yeah, man. Right, good. All right, and we call this 11. All right, good. I'm giving you that question to do for me. And I want you to take your time in doing that question. The reason it looks a little crowded, but the reason I'm doing it there is that I want you to see what it is that I did before so you can follow the procedure. Remember, once you do this, once you practice it, you must get good at it. I'm going to give you, it's now 8:36. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. It's the first reading one. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. If you finish before, as per usual, drop your answer in the chat. Start now, please. Always stable. All right. When it's still about.
Yes, sir.
All right, good job. Just take your time and do it. I'm not rushing you. I want you to take your time and try and get this and just get it right at the first go. And then we can take it from there. Tracy, you all right?
Sir, I'm send an answer in a chat. I don't know if you're right.
Oh, sorry. I was wondering why it never come up, my chat is open, sir. I was looking at the notification up top. All right, sorry.
Sir, I'm not gonna lie, I'm stuck. I'm not even start good, sir. So I'm just wait for you, sir.
No.
Sir, may I wait for you to because me do only for working out and it's just
Three
not
times
looking
I
like
do
the
it, sir.
answer.
When I tell me I get one fraction, sir.
Okay, all right.
And every time I do it, I get a different answer, sir.
Sir, I
So
need a
why?
bit of help to stop.
Never need a little help too? All right, no problem.
Sir, Tracy,
All right.
I take over now, sir. I forgot to take a leaf out of Tracy book, or buy a burger where I husband buy that burger this, sir.
Maybe something in the burger. Big up yourself, Mr. Tracy. Big up yourself, sir. Oh, wait a minute. Sir Shaw. Big up yourself. All right. So Tracy, you are correct. Ashley, you're correct. Angelina, yes, you are correct. So the answer is x equal 1 and y is equal to 3. Let me put pen to paper. We have only 12 minutes. Let me put pen to paper so I can assist you guys. Don't worry about it. We are here for each other. Let me write the question here. Use that color. Numero dos, number 2. It says x plus 4y is equal to 13 and 5x plus 2y is equals to 11. That's equation 1. That's equation 2. I am looking now at the question to see which of the variables I want to eliminate first. No, I am not going to do it like what Tracy did because I'm sure Tracy eliminated the x's first. What I am going to do is to eliminate the y's. What I'm going to be doing is to multiply equation 2 by 2. I'm multiplying throughout by 2. Why, sir? Watch me. If I multiply equation 2 by 2, I'm going to say 2 times 2 is going to be 4y. So I have 4y here and I have a 4y up there. Once I subtract 4y from 4y, I get 0. So I know if 2 is the only number that I can multiply equation 2 by to eliminate my y's. So nobody should ask, sir, how am I going to know which number? Look at it. I have 4y up here, so I'm going to want to get this one up to 4y. But this is already 2. We know, so what I multiply by 2 to give me 4, it has to be 2. So it's only one number in the world that I can multiply equation 2 by in order to get it to look like equation 1. And it is going to be 2. So watch me. I'm going to now say 2 times, remember, is every term in the equation you're going to multiply 2 by. So 2 times 5x is going to give me 10x. And 2 times 2y is going to give me 4y. And 2 times 11 is going to give me 22. And I'm going to call that equation 3. Now, at this point in time, this equation is no longer my friend. I don't need that equation anymore. What I'm going to be interested in is equation 1 and 3. So I'm going to say now, one of the tricks that I use right here, I look for the equation that looks bigger and then subtract the smaller one from it. Which of the equations, of equation 1 and equation 3, which one looks bigger to you guys?
3, sir.
Equation.
Yeah, man.
Equation
Yeah, man.
2 look bigger, sir.
No, not 2, 3.
Oh, 3, yeah.
So I'm going to say equation 3 minus equation 1. So I'm looking for the bigger one, and then I'm going to subtract the smaller one from it. Watch this now. 10x minus x equal
10, sir.
9x, sir.
9x. And then 4y minus 4y not equal 0. Talk truth.
Yes, sir.
What is 22 minus 13?
7, 9.
9. So I'm going to have a simple equation like I did up top. And I'm going to say 9x is equals to 9. The 9 is being multiplied by the x. So I'm going to divide both sides by 9. I'm going to divide both sides by 9. That one cancels this one. And of course, this one cancels this one too. So x is equals to 1. So x equals 1. So what I'm going to do now in order to find the corresponding value of y, I'm going to put x equals 1 into any one of the equations. You know, the first time I put it in equation 1, I'm going to put it in equation 3 this time because it works with any equation. Anywhere in equation 3, I see x, I am going to put 1. So this is going to become now 10 times 1 plus 4y equals 22. Another simple equation, 10 times 1 is 10, plus 4y is equal to 22. The 10 is being added to the 4y. So in order to undo this, I'm going to subtract 10 from both sides. 22 minus 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. So we have 4y is equal to 22 minus 10 is 12, don't? 12.
And 12, sir.
Right. And then since I'm going on the other page, I'm just going to recall this. So I'm going to recall 4y is equal to 12. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 4 because I want to find the value of y. That cancels
When you
this.
finish, you can go back over that part. So you lost me at one
3.
point.
Where I lost you. Tell me where I lost you.
Where you put x equal 1, sir. Start back from there, sir. Right there, sir. Right
Okay.
after that, sir.
Good. So in order to find the corresponding value of y, when I get the value of x, I need to substitute it in any one of the equations up top. Because I use equation 1 in the first question, I don't want you to think that I always have to use equation 1. I can use any of the equations. So I purposefully use equation 3 this time. So in using equation 3, this is what I'm going to do. Using equation 3, this is what I'm going to do.
Somebody might open and I can't hear, sir.
Yeah, who is that? All right. So because equation 3 is open, equation 3 is open. Because equation 3, I use equation 1 the first time. I want to do equation 3 this time to show you that it really works with any of them. So I'm going to put x equals 1 in equation 3. Where's equation 3? Right here, so. Equation 3 is 10x plus 4y equals 22. Anywhere in equation 3, I see x, I am going to put 1 in it. So see here, I'm substituting 1 for my 10, for my x. So it's no longer 10x, but it's now 10 times 1. Plus the 4y from here is equal to 22. 10 times 1 is 10. Plus my 4y is equal to 22. So I've gone back to a simple equation in one unknown. So I'm trying to isolate, meaning I try to keep my 4y on one side and everything else on the other side. So in order to do that, I am going to subtract 10 from both sides. Why, sir? Because 10 is being added on this side. In order to get rid of it, I'm going to subtract 10 from it. So I'm subtracting 10, but I have to subtract 10 from both sides. I have to make it equal. So when I subtract 10 from both sides, 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. So I'm just going to be left with 4y on this side. See here, 4y.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm going to have 22 minus 10. 22 minus 10 is equal to 12.
Yes.
And then no, remember the 4y is saying 4 times y. And the opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide both sides by 4. When I do that, I cancel out the 4. So I'm going to have y on one side, and then 12 divided by 4 is going to be equal to 3. So my answer is going to be x equals 1, y equals 3. Now, let me show you how we normally write. You see it now, Chance?
Yes, sir.
Good. So what we normally do, we can say, we can say the answer in SW. The answer is going to be, say, x equals 1 and y equals 3, or sometimes, we write it as I will put it in brackets like that. However you want to do it, or 1, 3. However you want to do it, right? Because when you're writing your coordinates is going to always be your coordinates is going to always be your x value first, and then the y value after, right? So if you want to just write it out, x equal 1, y equal 3, or you want to put it in square brackets, or you want to write it as a coordinate, whichever it is, you're going to get the stuff. Oftentimes, they're going to give you a worded question that you have to make up your own simultaneous equation. I wasn't interested in giving you the worded question now, because I want to make sure that you know how to solve a simultaneous equation first before I give you a worded question. I'm not going to give you any more questions tonight. I want you to just talk to me about those 2 questions we looked at in particular, the simultaneous equations. It really isn't difficult, guys. I promise you, it's really not difficult. Now, what I will say to you is what I told some students today. Well, I can't tell you exactly what I said to the student because I am being recorded. But I will say to you, in order for you to make gizzardas, you can't just go into the lab, the foods lab, and Miss Sanderson or Miss Gillies or whoever else will say to you, this is what you need to do. This is how you make the crust. And, you know, if you're a hot girl, you can't make gizzarda because you have to go grate this coconut. So you may grate the coconut and you may have to juice out the coconut first because, you know, if you keep the heavy milk in there, it may not last long. So you have to go juice out the coconut so it is that you just have the pure trash. Because if, as I said before, you keep the heavy milk in there, the shelf life is going to be reduced. They're going to get sour. So you juice out the milk, then you're going to season up the stuff. Me call it season. You're going to flavor it up. Your vanilla, and your cinnamon, and your rose water, and so forth and so on, and your whatever else. And you do your stuff, and then you make up your cup, and you can pinch up the side so it is that you can have a cup, and you can put the stuff in it, then you can bake it. It's a process. It's a process. If you miss a step in the process, it's either it's going to be too flaky, and by the time you check us up, everything just break up, or when you're ready to bite into the gizzarda, it can taste like jackass corn. Anybody know what jackass corn is?
Yes, sir, it's tough. You can have
It's
good
tough.
teeth in your head, it pop it out.
And if you don't have good teeth in your head, you can't eat the gizzarda because you never follow the process, right? So I'm saying to you guys, if you follow the process in doing this stuff, you really can't go wrong. I promise you. But guess what? Going back to the gizzarda, if you make the gizzarda one time, and then you're going to wait until exam to say, you know what, I'm going to do a little sweet something. I'm going to make gizzarda, but at one time I make the gizzarda, chances are I may not even remember what to do. So in order for you to be very good at it, you have to be doing it over and over and over and over again. Now, what I want you to do for me between now and our next class on Thursday, I want you to go over these 2 questions. You're going to look through the questions. You're going to write the questions on a clean sheet of paper, and you're going to try work the question without looking back. And you're going to do it as many times as is necessary until you can do the question by completion, or in completion for both of them, that is.
Sir, I have
And
a
then,
quick question when it
no problem. And then if you do it, and I promise you, if you do it, you are good to go. Drop something in the chat to say, boy, sir, I'm still having difficulties, or I think I'm getting there, right? But it's very important. Go ahead, Chance.
Sir, when you use the 2 right there, says sir, right? Why you could use 4 instead? Yes, sir.
Why couldn't you use 4? Okay, very good question. You tell me now, if I use 4 and I multiply 2x by 4, sorry, 2y by 4, what are we going to get?
8y, sir.
Right. Can I subtract 4y from 8y and get 0?
No, sir.
All right. Do I answer your
So,
question?
so, sir, you have to use a number that you can subtract the top from the bottom and get 0, sir.
Very good, because we're using the elimination method. Very good. Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, that's why I'm stuck and I get worried about foolishness.
So that's what I'm saying to you. Oh, no, one number I can multiply equation 2 by is a 3. Because if I multiply by 4, I'm going to get 4y. I can't subtract 3y and 4y and get 0. So I want the 2 of them to be the same something, so that when I subtract them, I get 0, because I am eliminating. I am eliminating, right? You know, I think something, I need to maybe clean this thing here. It's not.
Sir, it's just a sir.
Say it again, Mouth.
So it just a click, sir.
It's just a who?
So it just I just understand.
Oh, it's just a clicking. Oh, I just heard the word you use. So we're using the elimination method. All right. It's the end of the class. I know it's a rough class for some of you. Some of you not talking to me. I call upon Jody several times and she just said she not answer me, but that's fine. I still love you. Just go through the stuff. I'm going to send you these 2 questions now so that you can look back at it and just try to do some work and come ready for class on Thursday. God's willing. I will continue with this on Thursday, but it is my desire to move on from this on Thursday. On Thursday, remind me, we need to discuss the day that we're going to be doing our mid-semester and the topics that are going to be coming on it. Fair enough?
Yes, sir. And sir,
Yes.
you're gonna teach us the one with the negative numbers, right?
And you notice I deliberately use positive numbers tonight alone.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So I'm
Yes.
begging you, sir, so devote
As
one
that a
class to
negative
that
number,
alone,
I don't want to
sir.
ever get me in a trouble.
All right, then no problem. We'll do. I'll remember that. All right. Thanks, guys, for coming out. All the best.